Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Run with CT, and today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite shoes in the max cushion category, and that'll be the Asics Superblast. Amazing shoe, really gotta tell you guys about it. So let's touch on the upper, one of my favorite parts of the shoe. It's simple, it is really simple, just one single piece, nothing special about that. Only thing I would say, I wish it had a little bit of more breathability, but that's fine. It doesn't really, it's not a deal breaker for me. You got a gusseted tongue, so it's two little paddings here, and it's thin, just the way I like it. I like the thinness when it comes to the gusseted tongue, so I never had a problem with that at all. Of course, flat lacing on the shoe, so yeah. I don't really have nothing to say about the lacing. It doesn't bother me. Some people feel like they have to consistently tie the shoe. I always tie in double knots, so I guess I never have that problem with my shoelaces coming untied or just the laces bothering me. So no problem there. But when it comes to heel slippage, I do just get a little bit back here, but after running for a while, let's just say, because I usually go for 6 mile runs, 13-mile runs. And after that, after the first 2 miles or maybe the first mile, I tend to forget all about it. So it doesn't really bother me as far as, heel slippers, just a little bit starting off and then it just goes away. So yeah, the upper is just a really great feel. Yeah, once again, I wish that it was more breathable, but besides that, it's not a deal breaker for me. So great job, Asics, on that. And also no pinch. I don't feel a pinch up here. I do once again have fat feet at the same time, so the shoe can get a little high up here for me. I tend to push the top of my feet tend to push shoes a little higher up here for me, but I don't feel a pinch anywhere in this area. A lot of room in the toe box too, so flat and wide feet, approved. All right, now next, let's talk about the midsole. There is a lot on this shoe, a lot of midsole, and there's no way to hide it. So we got a 45mm in the heels and 37.5mm in the forefoot and an 8mm drop. You can see that big time. Now you do have two different types of foams. You have the Flight Foam Turbo right here, and then right under that slab right under is the Flight Foam Blast. Oh my God. What? It's not as soft as you think it is, but that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all. A lot of people think that's, oh well, the shoe is not super soft. It's not a bad thing. For me, it does feel a little stiffer at the heel, and then as you get to the front of the shoe, it starts to feel like it's a little softer. Usually with a max cushion shoe, I just cruise. I don't feel that I can pick up the pace and just keep going with that pace, but with this shoe, I definitely feel that if I wanted to pick up the pace, I can. If I wanted to take it on a cruise, I can. And, my feet does not feel like I'm, just horrible or just absolutely beat up from that. This shoe is pretty tall, but it also has a wide platform. And with that, the shoe absolutely feels very stable. I don't feel like that, I'm going to roll my ankle. I don't feel like, that I could trip or anything. The other thing too is that it's very grippy. Well, for me, where I live, I run on different paths, different types of tarmac. So I have all the grip in the world. Even in the sand, I live by a beach, so I typically run on a little boardwalk where there's so much sand, and I have grip. I don't feel like I'm gonna slip at all. There's so much traction on the shoe when it comes to the grip. I like it, so I never had a problem with slipping. Even when I ran into a spot where there was wet, I didn't feel like I was gonna slip. Now I'm pretty sure, other locations where other people live, they may have an area where the shoe can actually slip depending, where they at. So now I plan to put a lot more miles on the shoe because I find myself loving this shoe so much. I would say the only place where I don't want to use the shoe is on a treadmill. I feel like when I'm on a treadmill, I'm stomping for some odd reason. Maybe because it's bulky, and usually when I'm on the treadmill, I'm using a lightweight daily trainer, and something with less stack height as well. So I feel like this is overkill for a treadmill for me, but for you, for anyone else that that if you feel like you can use that on a treadmill, go ahead. It could work for you better than it would for me. If I'm running errands throughout the day or just relaxing, sometimes I'll wear the shoe because it's just that comfortable to do all that in too. So if you wanted to wear the shoe on a regular, you can. I would say the only thing that could push some people back is the price. It's $200 pretty much, but I find it worth it. To me, I feel like this shoe is so worth it. It's so much shoe for the money, and who knows when it's ever gonna go on sale. So I wouldn't say wait for a sale for it unless someone's selling it secondhand. I'm going to be enjoying this, and I hope you guys are enjoying your days as well. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Catch you guys later.